We are now going to look at using Gale in context, opposing viewpoints, and global issues. So from your research guide, click on the Getting Started page. From here, what I want you to do is in the Background and Topic Databases section, you will see Gale Opposing Viewpoints and Context and Gale Global Issues and Context. They are both very similar and they both give information about social justice issues and current events, everyday beliefs. So this really revolves around your subject for your project. This one is more of a worldwide scale, and this is just opposing viewpoints, social justice things. I'm just going to demonstrate one of them. They're both very similar. So I'm going to have you go and click on opposing viewpoints. And when this loads, again, it's going to give you lots of information. When you pull up this particular database, you'll notice that it has one article highlighted for the month. And then as you scroll down the page, it'll show you different issues that have either recently been updated or are new. So what you can do inside of this database when you scroll up to the top, you can always go in and search in your search box. But what I'd like for you to pay attention to is under the Browse the Issues section where the light bulb is. If you'll click there, this will take you into categories of information, and it has about over 500 different topic areas for you to choose from. Again, you're going to find several everyday belief current events. So I did some searches in here. There's all sorts of categories. You can simply scroll through the list, or you can go into the topic areas and click on categories, or you can use your Control and F key and you can search. For instance, there's a section on animal rights. So if you were looking for animal rights, you could go straight to that section. There's also a section on Black Lives Matter. Okay, so you can go and look at that section. There's also one on police brutality. Oops. So there's police brutality. As you scroll through here, there's medical marijuana, infectious diseases. So if you were interested in looking up SARS or COVID-19, transgender rights, vaccines, all sorts of different categories. So you can go through here, LGBTQ. So whatever your particular topic is, you may find something in here of interest. What I'm going to do today is just demonstrate the medical marijuana. So I'm going to go to this category and click on it. Once I get into this section, there's a general article that gives me background information on my particular topic. So I can go in and take a look at this idea. This is a good reference source right here, so I can take this information and use that here, or I can take it to another database as well. You'll notice it gives me more articles, similar articles down the side, and more other articles to explore with similar words. Right now I'm going to go back to my topic areas, because what happens in a database, it gives you all sorts of information. It's going to give you videos, newspaper articles, magazines, opinions, scholarly articles. What I like about this database is it divides it into different categories. So I could go into any one of these categories depending on the type of information I was looking for. I can simply, they're divided into the page into categories, and I can scroll down. So if I'm looking for those featured viewpoints, this is a great place for me to go and look. So what I can do, if I'm looking for that scholarly article, that would be found in the academic journals section. So I want to show you that. I'll click here. So if you are looking for a scholarly article, you are looking for something that has been peer reviewed. So you'll notice as you scroll down the page, most of these are marked with peer reviewed. That is probably a very good indication that that is the scholarly peer reviewed source. You will have to go in and look at the article, because sometimes they are editors letters from the editor. So you do have to pay attention to that. For instance, I could scroll through these articles. Perhaps maybe this one is the one I'm interested in. So I'm going to click on this particular article. And what I would like for you to do is initially go in and read your abstract, summary, intro, the first 1 to 3 paragraphs of your article to determine if it's the type of information that you're looking for. Once you determine it is the type of article that you need, please go in and take a look at the authors and make sure that they're credible. Often it will tell you more information within the article about where the author works and what they do, their educational background. Also take a look at the source, the Journal of Alcohol and drug education, I know that this is a good scholarly source for me to use, and it's published by the American Alcohol and Drug Information Foundation. If you don't know that, you can go out and do a web search and find out what kind of title that is. Once you do determine it is something that you're interested in, please, the first thing I'd like for you to do is go in and email that to yourself. That way you have a digital copy inside of your email account with the citation. Also, up at the top, there is a citation tool in here, so I would want to go in and grab my MLA 8 style citation. I would simply just copy and paste this, and then I would check it against my style guide to make sure there's no errors, because these are computer generated citations. Often they will have a few grammar or punctuation errors within them. I can go in and download and print this. Also, if I wanted to send this article to maybe my group member, or if I wanted to send this article to my professor or someone, I would go in and where it says get link, grab the link. This is the permanent link to this article, and whoever you send it to will have to be logged into GGC to view it. A lot of students will go up and grab this link. This is the link, the URL to the search I'm conducting right now, and once I close this search, that link will be dead. Anyhow, I can scroll through here, I can look at the article, see what it's about. Also, scroll down to the bottom of the article. Make sure that the sources that they're referencing inside of here are good sources when you go in and look at your reference list. And so this is a vast reference list, and I can already tell by looking through these that these are good, credible sources for me to reference. Also, as I go back up to the page, it does give me examples of more similar articles and more subjects that are related that I could go and click on any one of these. So this is a great place to start to go in and look at opposing viewpoints or global issues.